Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So as promised, here is the pick a card reading on their feelings. So we're checking in with their feelings. This is about what's going on for them right now. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you choose to click on this video is when it's meant for you. So just because they feel this way at this very moment doesn't mean that that's going to continue or that's how they're going to feel tomorrow or in a week's time or a year's time. This is checking in at this very moment how they're feeling about you. Okay, and this can be about anybody you desire. This can be about a romantic partner, a friendship, a colleague, a family member, anybody of your choosing. Okay, so best thing to do now is just to get really relaxed, to get comfortable and make sure you're alone and you're not going to be disturbed. Then when you feel sort of calm and relaxed enough, you can choose one of your piles. So we have pile 1, 2, 3 and then 4. You may be drawn to a number, you may be drawn to, I don't know, something in the pile that is catching your attention and you go, yes, I want to go with that pile. So go with that instinct. And then once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamp to your chosen pile. Okay, so let's get started with group number 1. Okay, so let's see what messages we have for group 1. So we have whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency or sound, diving deep. I love that. I feel like I haven't seen that one for a while. We have the temple path in reverse. And then we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse as well. Okay, and I'm seeing 3s here. So sometimes 3s can indicate a third party situation, a love triangle, but it can also be someone else's energy that's getting sort of in the mix here. I feel someone here is not revealing their truth. Someone is not being honest about their feelings. Okay, it's all being kept very deep below the surface. I do feel like this is something that has grown over time. I don't feel like this is something that was really quick or rushed. I feel like maybe you've known this person for a while or this person has had feelings for you for quite some time, but something about this is not divinely guided here. Something is amiss. So I'm just going to pull some tarot now for you and see. How are they feeling about you? I feel like that one wants to come up. Okay, we've got 2 here. So we have the 8 of coins in reverse. And then the Ace of Wands. Okay, so definitely some conflicting energy here. So in one sense, I feel like they've definitely got some more passion for you. This is renewed passion, like a new beginning of some kind. They're certainly very attracted to you physically, but they're not putting the work in. Okay, there's some stop here. Reverse the energy if it makes more sense. If it's you might be the one that's not wanting to put the work in. Maybe they're coming back in and you're not trusting them in some way. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's at a standstill right now. Someone's not being honest, not revealing their true feelings. They're not expressing themselves truly here. But yeah, I also get someone feels it's like a waste of time. Is it just a waste of time? Is there any point in trying to move this forward? Right now, it just feels very stuck. It's stagnant energy. But I just get this sense like that their heart kind of sings when they think about you. There's something about you. There is this strong connection that they can't shake. So even though there may be some problems in the physical or making enough time for each other, there's some connection that is really bonding you both. Okay, there we have the 7 of coins here. So yeah, I feel like they want to put in the time and the effort. This may be where they were in the past. They may have not given you enough time. They may have not been very open in that way. They may have sort of cut you off and maybe put more of their focus into their own career or their job or focusing on the monetary things, the physical. Whereas I get the sense now it's like something has definitely changed for them. Like they're thinking about, okay, if I want this person, I'm going to actually have to make an effort. But I don't know, it's like something has come in and like lit a fire under their butt. Like I don't know what that is or why that is, but something has definitely like shaken them up. It might be a sense they're afraid to lose you. Maybe they see that they have competition. Maybe you've lit up some insecurities within them that they haven't addressed and that need to be expressed. 4 of Wands, oh my God. definitely a lot of passion here, but this can indicate marriage, okay, your union, moving in together, celebrating engagements. So that is definitely something very special. They, like I said, have really done a U-turn from not giving you the time of day, it feels like, to like wanting to commit fully, to wanting to be with you, to travel the world, to experience each other and in a more committed sense. Wow, okay. This is crazy, group one. Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow. This really is a new beginning for you guys. I see that. I think if this is something that you are wanting, group one, you've got it. If you wanted a new beginning with this person, you have that. Whether you want to give this person another chance, well, that's up for debate. I might just ask that now. But I really do see like these two aces, two new beginnings. Cups is love. Cups are emotion. So I feel that they want to come in and actually offer you something loving and emotional, whereas they didn't before, because I see no emotion here in the past. And it's like there's something, again, that's brewing here. Like, Missy, how do you feel about them, group one? The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, okay. One more. King of Coins. Yeah, okay, so you're feeling, you may be talking to your friends about this at the moment, or sisters or family or something. I just get the sense of being social, talking to other people. You may be in a sense like, I'm just enjoying my freedom right now. I'm not wanting to be tied down to this. Like, I've moved away, I've moved on from this. Whereas, but then there's, with this King of Coins energy, it's like you're still thinking about it. You're seeing this person has certainly matured. They've taken more steps to come towards you. They have definitely changed their ways, you know, or it's coming across that way. It appears that they have changed their ways, or they are making more effort around this time for you, group one. They really do feel like that, and that's how you're seeing it. So you're seeing that the physical movements they're making, but I feel like you're in this kind of not too sure place. Like, do you want to give this a go? I feel like because you're very happy where you are. Okay, you may be partying a little bit at the moment, not that that's necessarily an easy thing to do in these crazy times, but it might be something that you're doing, or you're just socializing with others, the people that you can, depending on where you are, of course, located and what the local restrictions are, or they're not. But yeah, I just feel either way, it's the sense of I'm just happy being free and single and enjoying my life. But you can't get this person out of your head as much as they can't get you out of their head. So even though you can logically think I'm happy, but there's just something here that is keeping you drawn to them. Hence why you're even watching this video. You have an intrigue when it comes to them. You are curious what they're going to do. Let me see, what are they going to do? What's their next move? What is their next move? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, but it's in reverse here. Okay. Knight of Coins in reverse. Well, this shows some level of inconsistency for you, group one. That's pretty annoying. It's like they've come in, they've wanted to make the effort, but then something here, they feel this separation from you. They feel this disconnect. So this may be where you have disconnected. You're the one that's kind of moved away from them because they weren't serving you. They weren't giving you what you truly need or desire from a relationship with someone. And it's like, I don't know, they feel that there's distance now between you, and they're still thinking about you. But I feel like they're in a place more now of calculating, thinking about how they can come back in, thinking about how they can reverse this situation back in the upright. How can they make things better again? How can they win your heart? How can they win you over? But yeah, it feels like at this very moment that they're just like, no, I need to think about this. I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to think about how I'm gonna go into this now. So yeah, I don't see them actually making any move right now. So you may have shut them down. There's some reason here why like they've sort of gone cold again. If it's not something that you've done, then this could just be in their nature, and that's maybe something that you need to consider when it comes to this person, and whether you want to keep going with them, whether you can be bothered to sort of go along this kind of emotional roller coaster or a hot and cold situation. or whether you want consistency. Let's see if they can level up to the playing field. So let's see. Just gonna see what comes through here. Someone is watching you. Yeah, what did I say? They are watching you. They are in the place of, right, how can I win them over? They really do want to win you over, I feel. Okay, we had 2 fly out over there. So we have exciting times ahead and money is coming. Well, we can never go wrong with money is coming, right? And exciting times ahead. So yeah, I feel like they are thinking about fun times with you. They're thinking about the things that they want to do with you. They may even be thinking in terms of money. This might be somebody that you work with, or maybe this is something they want to partner up with you, or maybe they feel that you're somebody who attracts money, or somebody that, like, you could be good business partners. This could be a business partner we're talking about, or a colleague. Okay, it doesn't matter who, like, what the connection is. But I definitely think, because we do have a lot of earth energy, a lot of pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so we could be dealing with Virgos or Taurus or Capricorn signs, but we do also have cups here, and we have fire. So we have mostly all the signs. What I'm not seeing actually is air. Okay, so except we do, yes, and that's why we're not seeing air, because the throat chakra here is in reverse. So when it comes to, I feel like there's a little to no communication, and that might be the biggest issue in this connection. There's something amiss, something is not being communicated or laid out, like, straight up. And there may just not be enough thought, or maybe there might be too much thought. Either sometimes with the throat chakra, that can be too much talking and not listening, or not standing up for yourself, not speaking up, not being honest. So there is that block when it comes to the communication side of things. So that could be an ongoing issue for you guys. But yeah, I feel like there's something brewing, especially with all that passion, with all the fire energy that we have. There's something that's kind of about to be shaken up, I feel like. Something exciting that's coming through, something maybe that's quite unexpected, I feel like. So yeah, that seems, I'm pretty intrigued to see what's sort of coming for you. But the fact that they're kind of in this place of watching right now, you may be even quite intimidating to them. And it's like, I feel like they think that you could have the pick of the litter, like you have your choice. So they know that they've got to come in with something more special to impress you. So that may even be where the money comes in. Maybe they feel like you're impressed by money, or by expensive gifts, or by luxury. It doesn't matter if you are. Maybe you have a lot of Taurian energy, or sort of Libran energy. You like things to look good. So yeah, it could be something along those lines as well here. Okay, so a little bit of fun. I thought I would use the dice. So let's see. I'm feeling like they're going to contact you within days. So I'm going to ask the dice, how many days will they contact you? How many days? So we have 5. We have 5 days. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can. 5 days. So they might contact you in 5 days, but it could be hours. It could be weeks. It could be the 5th month. So it's Taurus May season. Okay, let me see. When will things shake up in your relationship? Whether that's a shake and you sort of work things out, or that you go your separate ways. Okay, because we're just looking at their current feelings. As I said, we're not looking too far ahead at this very moment. So let's just see, when will things change from this stagnancy? Which zodiac season will things change? We have Taurus season. Okay, so of course I'm recording this in Virgo season, September. So it could be the season next, it could be next year, of course it could be the year after, but it could also be depending on where planets are aspecting your natal chart. You may have some planets that are sort of aspecting your Taurian house, you know, that area of your life. Maybe look, if you know the house system in your chart, if you know the astrology, I mean, you don't need to know a huge amount, but if you know which house Taurus rules, that could be an indication as well, depending on, you know, which number it might be. So for some of you, I feel like things are just not going to move until the next time Taurus season comes around, whenever you decide to watch this. Okay, and that's straight up. Okay, for some of you, that's where I feel like things are going to take a turn. So whether that's deciding to, yeah, let's do this, let's actually be committed, let's make a go of it, or actually, you're not for me. One way or the other, that's the case here. It might even be that you kind of continue along this road, you sort of go up and down, you still decide to see each other, but nothing really, again, is tangibly changed here. But then, so you might even become a couple. Maybe there's a marriage proposal in Taurus season. Maybe there is an actual split. Maybe you get together and then it doesn't work out. I don't know which way it's going to work for you guys, of course. And this is general and it's collective. So there's many ways, of course, this is going to go down. But, you know, that is what it is. I'm going to just now pull, like, what's the destiny of your relationship and see what comes out with all three. What is the destiny of your relationship, group 1? Okay, so what do we have fly over here? We have Jupiter. We have Libra. And we have the number 11. Wow, okay. So with the number 11, that's divinely guided. So that's the master magical number 11. So, wow. Yeah, I feel like there is a divine reason why you two came together, regardless whether you stay or not. There's definitely something here. It's like you two really needed to blend together here and be a team in some way. I feel with Jupiter as well, somebody could have some Sagittarius. I just got Sagittarius rising, but also Libra. So with both these signs together, I feel like there could be a lot of lucky things that happen to you. Like maybe it was like a chance meeting. It could have been serendipity. It could have, I don't know. I just get the sense it kind of just happened out of the blue. Even though I feel like maybe you've known each other for a little while, but when it happened, it just seemed to kind of happen quickly, like really unexpectedly. I feel that with a lot of Libra energy here, I feel like there's a lot of physical beauty or conventional beauty, whatever you like one of you or both of you, I feel like maybe are gifted in the looks department. But that could be an issue here as well, because I feel like with the number 11, that's a call to go deeper than what's on the surface here. But also with Jupiter there, ruling Sagittarius, it is all about higher learning and also long distance travel. So maybe some of you, maybe you live quite far apart from each other. There could be quite a distance for you two to come together here. And I feel like with the Libra energy, it's all about creating balance between you. I feel like there's been no balance in this relationship. It's not been reciprocal. It's kind of been up and down, and you've never quite been on the same page with each other. So I feel like almost your destiny is to come together, to blend your energies together in a harmonious way and to find that balance. And whether you decide to stick it out together and find that balance, or whether you decide to come apart and work on balancing out and feeling harmonious within yourselves personally and individually, so you move on to separate people. So either way, I feel like this relationship is a catalyst to growth. This is a catalyst to evolving for both of you. So yeah, really beautiful. I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for watching group number 1. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2, how do they feel? Here are your messages. So we have, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability, door to personal healing and happiness. Ooh, door to romance. Okay. And lots of 3s here too. Had lots of 3s in the last one as well. But with the number 34 there, that's 7. So yeah, I feel like there's a spiritual connection between you two, but they're definitely feeling romantic feelings for you. I feel like there's a flirtatious energy in the air when it comes to you. I really feel like they admire the way that you look, the way that you come across. You have this air that is really drawing them in. And, you know, one of you may be an artist. You know, you might both be quite the creative types. I'm seeing so much color and vibrancy. So I feel like there's definitely a sense like a big personality here as well. Like this isn't just like that external beauty with nothing underneath. There's like a lot. There's a lot already coming through and just jumping out of these cards. So much color, so much love. So yeah, if you're confused, like wondering, do they care? Okay, they certainly care, or they certainly have deep feelings for you. I do feel with this like personal healing and happiness that they have been going on a journey lately. They have been, maybe you've been apart for a little while, maybe not, but maybe you've seen a change within them. I think that something has turned. Definitely something has changed, and I feel like they have healed from something. And it's like now they want to come in and make some kind of an offer. Okay, but I feel like they're kind of in this waiting stage right now. They're waiting. They might even be dreaming about you. I'm getting such a dreamy sense. Like maybe even doing art, like actual artwork, drawing, sketching, watercolors, like painting, like portraits of you. I don't know. I'm making sculptures. I just get something with the hands there. There's something there. Maybe even gardening. I see like outside work. I also see a lot of being alone, like solitary confinement possibly. But yeah, I feel like this person likes to be alone. And it's like they like to be there with their thoughts. They've got a strong and creative imagination. Their imagination sometimes can run away with them. They can be a little bit fantastical at times and are not always thinking in terms of grounded reality. Okay, but I think that's something that you do actually appreciate in them at times. But then with the Judgment card here, this could be a sense of... They may be judging the connection too harshly. They may be judging themselves, maybe thinking that they're not good enough. But this can also be maybe needing to apologize or to come in and make something right, to adjust something that didn't feel fair or balanced, something that, yeah. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. Okay, and then we have the Sun, which is in reverse here as well. So yeah, there's something that they're feeling negative about when it comes to you. It might be like a sense that they're crushed confidence. Maybe their dreams are not living up to the reality. Maybe what they wished would happen is not happening. So let's see, what else do we have? The Chariot. King of Coins. Yeah, this is so contradictory. So you may be experiencing them being very hot and cold, up and down, very unsure of themselves and what they want, because I feel here it's like they want to charge, they want to come towards you with a lot of energy and vigor. But then it's a sense of, do you know what, I'm not making any movements, I'm being stuck. I feel like they were maybe stuck in this negative, stubborn-like energy. This is where I feel like they were for a while. This may be for some of you where they still are. Okay, it's like in one sense they're thinking about you romantically, but then they're not willing to actually put in any effort or time, because I feel like they're kind of playing the victim at times. They think, oh, I feel, this is so bad for me. My life is so difficult. They're not cutting me any slack. That's what I just heard there as well. So maybe you feel like they're not cutting you any slack for what you're going through. But I do get the sense that, like, for you guys, you may not feel like you don't know what they're going through, or they haven't communicated that. I mean, again, similar to the last reading, I'm not getting a lot of air here. So there's not much like communication, or there's not a lot of clear communication. Okay, I just want to see how you feel about them, group 2. How do you feel about them? Queen of Wands, and I realize we've got a lot of major arcana here as well, but we'll come back to that. Queen of Wands in reverse. So you may be feeling kind of angry. You could be feeling angry and resentful towards them, or you may think that that's the way they're behaving. Maybe they're being angry and resentful, or someone has an overinflated ego, I feel. Okay, and is almost maybe thinking in terms of the ego rather than the higher self at times. Okay, well, I'll go with these because they didn't even want to go back in, even when they jumped out. Okay, so we have Page of Coins, and then we have Ace of Swords. So what we were asking for there with some communication, there we have it. Okay, I feel like this is more a sense that they're thinking about you. They're thinking, but they're not making any movements. I feel like they're watching you. They could be stalking your social media or something like that, or they're kind of just poised and ready, but they also have their guard up. They feel defensive now for some reason. But it's like I see them coming in. This is like with the Page of Messengers. Okay, so the Pages of Messengers, he's coming in, offering something. Like maybe this is a text that comes through, possibly a gift, but I feel it's more of a message. Like they're coming in with a text or possibly a phone call. But then this could also be your energy feeling guarded towards them, like thinking, should I really go there? Should I give them another chance? Should I open myself back up? So I do feel you are conflicted as well. I don't feel like you're in a place where you're totally cut off from them. I don't feel like you hate this person, but I think that you're definitely guarded. You're definitely sort of just putting your walls up a little bit and putting your boundaries up with this person. Okay. What else can you tell me about their feelings for you, group 2? Okay, so yes, we have the Four of Cups, which is reverse. And then the Six of Swords. Okay, so more confliction here. So I feel like they were in the past maybe feeling a little bit bored or restless. Like there's somebody maybe that is quite a fidget. They're not able to sit still, or they're not able to stand still in a relationship or a connection for too long. It's like they need to keep moving here. So I get the sense that they're not feeling that way anymore. That's how they were feeling, but they're kind of in a place that actually I'm thinking more about sticking where I am. I'm not so bored, and maybe this person did give me joy. But then with the Six of Swords here, with their mind, I feel like their mind has just gone whoosh. Okay, it's just, they've just moved on in some way. They're like walking away in their mind. I think that they are preparing, they're preparing for rejection. That's my sense. Like they're preparing to be rejected. So it's like they're trying not to think about you. That's my sense. They're really trying not to think about you because it makes them feel negative. It makes them feel bad. And I think it ignites some past insecurities within them. I really do. Like I said, and just remember this reading is, you know, timeless. This is, and at this very moment, this is how they're feeling. So this can change. It might be very different by tomorrow, by next week, by next year. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So we have the 8th house, which has come out here. That's the 8th house in astrology. We'll go into it in a moment. Self-care. You have the wisdom. Okay. So with the 8th house, there could be some strong placements within either yours or their charts. Something aspecting the 8th house. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Okay, so this can be to do with other people's money, other resources, business partners, sex, death, rebirth, everything that's kind of extreme, everything that's kind of deep down, the occult, astrology. So that might be an interest of yours. It might be an interest of theirs. Okay, but I also get the sense that this is an intense relationship. Okay, you might have some strong scorpionic energy within your charts as well here. But yeah, I feel like there's an intense sexual chemistry between you. That's very, very strong. But it seems like because it's so sort of up and down, it kind of leaves you both feeling a little on tenterhooks and a little insecure at times, because I feel like you get these extreme highs and these extreme lows, which are very addictive. And because it's that inconsistency, the inconsistency is also what is then addictive. You're addicted to getting the positive reinforcement, but because you're not getting it all the time, that's how it becomes a reward. When you don't get it all the time, you get a little bit. So that's where I feel like it's like they breadcrumb you at times. Okay, reverse that if it makes sense. You might be the one doing that. Okay, but I get that it kind of, it's not always the healthiest. Okay, and I will say that. So just be aware of that. For some of you, this might not always be healthy if you're kind of game playing at times, or yeah. And then because self-care and you have the wisdom, I do feel like you have the wisdom and you have that inner knowing. You know whether this connection is right for you or not. So I think sometimes you've got to learn the hard way. Okay, and I know that personally. I've always had to learn the hard way, but not anymore. It took me a long, long time to learn that you don't always have to learn the hard way. But sometimes, you know, the bigger the change, the bigger that, you know, trauma is, or whatever that situation is, the bigger that it's going to change you as a person. So, I mean, I don't regret anything up to this point, but I now make the choice to live, you know, things are easy. I learned the first time. I learn in an easy way. It's all positive affirmations. And I will say, yeah, any affirmations you want to put down in the comments, please do, because your words are vibrational and, you know, it'll have more power to it if you do that. So I'm now just going to look at the destiny of your relationship with the dice. So let's see, what is the destiny of your relationship or connection? Okay, so we have Virgo, Mars, and the number 8. Okay, again, so 8th house. Okay, so again, that is that sense of intensity. For some of you, it could be like there is a sense of coming together and there needs to be a transformation, a rebirth, something like maybe you needed to have some time apart, okay? And if you come back together, you're going to come back together stronger. Okay, for others of you, it might be a sense like you needed to break up, you needed to go through some serious soul searching and possibly some like deep wounds here in order to evolve more as a person and move on to, you know, on the spiritual path to your highest good. So yeah, I feel either way, that's destiny, I feel. Okay, 8th house, and look it up if you don't know what that, much about the 8th house. Look up your own chart, see which planets are in your 8th house, because that could make quite a difference, depending on how, what planets are transiting, how they're aspecting. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all of that, but if you're interested, look it up. Okay, and then we have Mars. So Mars rules Aries, and then we do have, I thought it was Sagittarius. Well, it is Sagittarius, but we were on Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, you could be an Aries, but you could also have those dominant qualities of both. So with Mars, I feel there was definitely a need to take action in this relationship. There's something like there was brewing. I feel like there's that fire intensity, as I said, that it's definitely that, I don't know, there's something like you need to just have each other, or it seems like it's meant to be, but it's also very masculine. And then Virgo here is very feminine. So it might be the nice blending of the yin yang together here as well, which will be very complementary, I feel, in some senses. So I also feel with Virgo, there could be a sense of needing to control the situation of, maybe there's something like one of you is very neat and tidy, or feels like they need to be in control of this situation, because we do have a lot of earth energy coming through, and I do feel there's strong Virgo traits coming through here too. So it could be a sense that your routine totally changes as well, because Virgo rules the 6th house, so which is, routine, but also health. So I feel like also this person may even affect your health. You may be having kind of symptoms. You could be suffering from waves of nausea, heat. I feel like with Mars, heat, maybe they just get you all hot under the collar here in some way. Maybe that makes you feel kind of physically ill. But again, I just get more sense that you get these physical sensations, whether you're with them, whether you're without them. It's a very, very physical and fiery connection that you two share. But because we have Earth here, it is grounded in reality. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is going to be grounded in reality. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at because a lot of these situations seem to be very sort of up in the air. We're not sure where they're going. So sometimes it's just nice to know that there's going to be some kind of finality, or something's going to change. So whether you end up in a committed situation, you come back together as friends, or whether it's a business partnership, or whether you decide to go your separate ways, so something changes. So what I'm going to do is look at first which zodiac season will something change, and you either come together properly or you separate for good. Okay, so we have Capricorn season. Okay, so things could change. So you could either come together or you could move apart from each other in Capricorn. So around Christmas time. So that might be something to prepare for there. Okay, so I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope that it did resonate for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it did resonate for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this pick a card reading today. And if you are new here, thank you so much for watching this video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3, let's see, how do they feel about you at this moment? So we have the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life and Expression. We have Angel of Strength here in reverse. And then we have the World here in reverse. Oof, I'm getting tingles here. I think something big has shifted for them. Something big has changed. I can see that. I can feel that. Okay, we have the number 5 here. So 5 represents a change. So a change is coming. They are feeling weak, and in some way, they're feeling like their world has been turned upside down. Something doesn't make sense to them anymore. It's like their perception about you has shifted, and they may even be feeling a little bit needy of you at this time, group 3. Okay, so let's see what the tarot is saying. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. Page of Coins in reverse. King of Wands reversed. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly ask how you feel about them. So you can get a clear picture here. Eight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah. So, you definitely are feeling very trapped. Up in your own head when it comes to this person. I feel like maybe they lied to you in the past, but this could also be you. You could have lied to them, but this is also, I feel like this is self-deception. Not seeing things clearly, not seeing this person for who they truly are. I just get the sense like you kind of were holding on to something and maybe thinking, but they did treat me well initially, or I have seen their good side, and maybe just ignoring what is really clear. And what is very clear to me at this moment, just being totally honest with you, is like they are sort of not interested. And just remember, this is timeless, like I said, and this is right now. Okay, they may feel totally different tomorrow if you have a conversation, yada, yada, yada. I just want to put that disclaimer out there before anybody says anything, okay? Because this is just now. At this moment that I'm picking up, the moment you are watching this, this is how they're feeling. So there may have been something that happened, a rift or something that's happened between you two. But yeah, I feel like at this moment they've walked away with their emotions. They're not giving this any more of their emotion or their time. I feel like they're not giving this, like they're not reaching out to you. They may have gone cold on you right now. And that's where I feel like they've almost kind of shut down. They've closed off. They're not giving you any attention. Okay, they may even be feeling kind of angry. They might be feeling kind of resentful towards you in some way. Reverse that if it makes sense. Maybe you're feeling resentful towards them. I'm not saying how they feel is right, but it's in their mind, it's right and justified to them. But let's see. What else can you tell me about their feelings for you right now, group 3? Four of Coins. Yeah. Oh. This is hard because I feel like you guys maybe are reaching out to them, or maybe you've tried and you've just been sort of shut down. Like this person is just not giving you anything. They're not opening up. They're not giving you the time of day. It's like they're just not interested. I want to see why is that? Why are they feeling this way towards you right now? Page of Swords reversed. One more. Two of Wands. Right, one more I feel I need here. Right, that one. Queen of Swords, okay. It's like maybe they feel like they know the truth about you. Like, I feel like maybe they let their guard down with you, or maybe they let their guard down in front of you or something like that. It's like they've come to a decision. I feel like they were sort of up and down. They weren't really too sure about you. And I feel like they're the one that's almost calling the shots right now. They're the one that's in control. And yeah, there's just something about this connection that's made them step back. It's made them sort of hold their hands up and go, I'm not too sure about this anymore. I'm just going to see now for you guys if this will change, okay? Because I don't always like to go too far into the future, but let's just see. Will this change? Like, will their feelings for you change? Will they be more open to you again? Ace of Wands. Excuse me. So I would say yes. I think this is just where they are at this very moment. They may just have no faith in this situation. There's just something here that's caused them to retreat. So if you know what that is, then you know what you need to do to rectify that. But at the moment, yeah, they're just not having it. But I do feel like with the Ace, that's a new beginning, and that's a new passion that could emerge here. So there is certainly a chance with this person. So don't give up on them. But I think at the moment, they may just need their space. And yeah, but I do feel like there's maybe some new attraction that will develop for you. I'm just going to see. Pull one more, please. And then we have Temperance in reverse. So yeah, I think they feel like things are just not balanced here. they feel that things are not really fair, or there's something that has been done out of moderation. Like it's not, yeah, I don't know, maybe they felt like they gave too much to this and you didn't give enough, or vice versa. It just didn't seem like things were reciprocal, and almost I get the sense like somebody was trying to keep their options open here. So I'm gonna have a look what these say, and then I'm gonna pull the tarot dice and I'm gonna look at the destiny of your relationship. Okay, we have 2. What do we have so far? We have moving, and then we have the 11th house. So interesting. You could actually be moving. They could be moving. Somebody could be moving house. It could indicate possibly moving in together at some point down the line for some of you. But with the 11th house, this is all about friends and society. Like, I don't know, like people, like coming together, people. A lot of sort of politicians have prominent planets within that house. So yeah, there could be something to do with sort of public speaking, or I don't know, maybe that's something that you align in a way, like you align in your beliefs in, I don't know, there's something there. Let me know in the comments if that makes any sense or that resonates for you in some way. Okay, that was way too many. 1 second. But it does feel more so like it's moving towards, I don't know, something happening, like something has to shake up here. Someone is watching you. Yeah, so I feel like that could be them. They could be watching you, you could be watching them. But that does show me that there's more going on under the surface than you realize. I just feel like both of you are just terrible at like being honest with each other. Prepare and plan. It comes across as very Virgo energy, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like neither of you are really being honest about how you feel about each other. You're not really being honest about what you want. Maybe you're talking to other people about it and not each other. But it feels like there's something here, you're just not aligning and coming together here. And it feels like maybe there's too much planning and preparing going on. I don't know, I feel like maybe this is you kind of thinking, how can I win this person back? What can I do? What can I do? So I'm just going to look at the destiny of your relationship. So let's see, what's the destiny of your relationship? Okay, so we have Taurus, we have 12, and then we have Mercury. Okay, so with Taurian energy, maybe you guys like to go out and eat together. I mean, God, who doesn't like to do that? But you know what I'm saying. Maybe that's something that you really like to do. You're foodies. You like to enjoy food with each other. But I do feel, again, with this Mercury, I do feel like communication is something that needs to be worked on. That's my sense. Like, it's need to be worked through big time when it comes to your stability, the consistency of this relationship, because I feel like there just hasn't been that commitment or all the communication. So I feel like you guys are destined to have that. You're destined to come together in some way to really talk to each other. And I feel like if you don't get that, it's like you're going to be moving on. It's time to move on. With the number 12, I'm seeing the 12th house there, that's a really hard house. You know, anything that's there tends to like to be hidden. It can be the place of prisons, feeling like a prison in your mind, not feeling the openness to be able to express, feeling very closed off, insular, hermit-like. So this may be a sense of where you both feel like you can't, there's something there. It's like it's on the precipice, like you're just ready to explain or to open up, or they may feel that way, but something blocks this. So I feel like there is still some issues here that need to arise, and Mercury will help to do that. Mercury is all about the mind and communication. So that is definitely what is needed more here, is more communication, less anxiety, thinking about it. So rather than just thinking about it, just get on with it and speak. But I do feel like at the moment you need to give this person a break if you feel like you've been sort of going on at them. But however, if you really do want this person, don't completely leave them to it, because they may be testing you. And, you know, maybe there's somebody that, maybe they're very busy, maybe they're just not wanting to give to this right now. There could be somebody that has really given feels like they've given enough chances and they're not willing to give that right now. But I don't feel like the door is fully shut. I will say that. It's like, I feel like if you keep nudging, you'll get there. But, you know, that's totally up to you how you choose to go ahead with that. So anyway, I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for watching group number 3. I hope this did resonate. And if it did, leave a comment. And please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading. And please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 4, let's see how do they feel about you right now. We have Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. Okay. Healer of the Ages in reverse. And then we have a Storm Warning in reverse. Okay. Definitely feel like things are upside down right now. Things, I don't know, something needs to be said. Some truth needs to be exposed, okay? Because we've got hidden secrets here. So I feel like that feelings for you are hidden. They're not revealing those readily for you right now. So I'm going to pull some tarot and look a little bit deeper as to why. It's almost like with the Storm Warning here reversed that they are, like they're afraid. I feel like they're afraid of being rejected. I feel like, or they may feel like they've missed an opportunity to be with you in some way. We've got the Two of Swords here, which is in reverse. We'll come to that in a moment. So yeah, they may feel, like I said, scared of being rejected, or scared that or worried that they've missed their chance. Because that is the sense I get with some of you. You feel like, I've missed the boat with this person. I had the chance and I blew it. Yeah, and I feel like maybe you're beating yourself up right now. Okay, or sorry, I feel like, well, it could be you, but I feel like they are really beating themselves up. Okay, beating themselves up thinking, I should have gone for it with this person, or I should have made more of an effort, or whatever it may have been. I feel like they are starting to have regrets about how they treated you. And with the Two of Swords there, I feel like that's, and we'll come, Ace of Coins, we'll come back to that in a sec. So I feel there was nothing for a while. You weren't communicating, whether you cut them off or they cut you off. There was definitely no communication for a little while. Whereas now I feel like if you haven't received communication, you're about to with the Ace of Coins. So that's a message coming in. So it could be a DM, text, could be a call, email, but that is something coming in. There is communication. So this could be happening now, or there's something that's coming in the future for you. What else can you tell me, please? King of Coins. Yes, I mean, we could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but we do have Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here too. But I'm seeing with like the Storm Warning, that's a lot of water in my opinion as well. So yeah, we could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Six of Swords. Okay, they are still thinking about you. They're kind of obsessively thinking about you actually. They're going back and forth. I feel like they really want a fresh start. They want to make an effort. They want to give you their time. They may even want to give you a gift. Okay, but they are stuck on you in some way. I want to see how you feel about them. How do you feel about them? Wow, the Lovers. Okay, card of Gemini. So you feel very attracted to them. Okay, and your feelings are mutual there if we have the Lovers. So you both feel the same way. You both feel majorly attracted to each other physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. It's like you're really connecting. But sometimes that can turn a little toxic. And I do get that sense that there's something that's, maybe it feels too intense at times. But yeah, I always get the sense that you guys have like manifested each other. Yeah. Page of Coins in reverse. Okay. And the Chariot. Okay. You are like, it's like you've put the brakes on. You've gone, stop, I'm not doing this. Either you've ghosted them, so maybe you haven't replied to them, or maybe you're taking your time, or you're just not really giving them anything. But you're being very misleading in how you're coming across to them as well as they are with you. So you're very much mirroring each other in this energy here. So yeah, you both feel the same way. You both feel that, excuse me, that intense connection. But yeah, why are you not giving to this? I want to know why. Like you've put the brakes on here. It might just be like you want to slow it down. Maybe you're not ready to move as quickly. Okay, so it might not be the case of completely stopping, but yeah, maybe just slowing things down and taking your time with it. The Empress. I don't know, I was really drawn to the bunnies there, because everyone that knows me knows I got my 2 little baby bunnies. Okay, we have Death in reverse. Page of Wands. Yeah, so you felt like something failed, something happened, something was meant to happen. Maybe there was a plan or something that was meant to happen that didn't happen. Something just felt like it just didn't get off the ground. That's where it feels like with you two. It's, I don't feel like you've really had this relationship. You might have had a connection, a one-night thing, a few dates or something like that, but it feels to me like you've not really had something substantial, and it, like I said, it just didn't get a chance to really get off the ground. And I feel you've really come, you're the one that's come into this Empress energy. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, but you're in this like Emperor, Empress energy. You're feeling in control, you're feeling in charge, you're feeling kind and nurturing, but you're also not a pushover. You're like a queen or a king, right? You know, you're not letting anybody get you down. And the reason you've put the brakes on is because I feel like you don't want to go backwards. You don't want to go back into something that you don't feel was serving you, because this shows some kind of transformation. So I feel maybe you've had a transformation. Maybe your feelings have changed for this person, even though I see the attraction is still there. But maybe I feel you're someone who definitely has that self-worth, and maybe you didn't have as much belief in yourself and care and love for yourself when you came together with this person initially. So I almost feel like the separation or the time you spent away from this person has caused you to go sort of more insular, has caused you to soul search, has caused you to dig deep and to really feel like, to know what it is you really want from a relationship, to know what you deserve as well. Because for some of you, there's a baby there, so there's multiple children, so there could be children as well involved. You could have children, they could have children. Maybe that's something that you want. Maybe you want this kind of happy family scenario. Maybe you want pets. Maybe you want rabbits. Maybe you want more rabbits. Sorry, this is clearly for me today, isn't it? No, I'm joking, obviously. But yeah, so it's like you're just in that queen-like energy, whereas, I don't know, I feel like you're almost channeling somebody, you know, and I think if you're channeling a literal queen, you know, how would they come across? What would they wouldn't feel like they need to jump into something else again, because they'd have they'd have a choice. They could have whoever they want to have, or they feel like they don't need anybody for money. They don't need anybody for that security. They don't need anybody to give them respect or validation. They don't need anybody. So if they decide to be with somebody, they want to be with them because they want to be with them, not because they feel they need to be with them. And that is the real difference here. It's between a want and a need. And if you need somebody, that's an insecurity. That's feeling insecure that you need something or someone else to fill that void or to make you feel okay. Whereas it's okay to want something, you can want something, but as long as you're okay without having it, again, that's what doesn't, cause that deep insecurity. So just check in with these ones and see how they feel. And then we're going to pull some dice and look at your relationship destiny in a moment. Release envy. Okay, so for some of you, that may be, for you, maybe you have been envious of other people's connections, but I'm getting the sense it might be them feeling envious of you, or envious of the attention that you receive, or envious, like they want to have the same power and control that you have. You seem to have a presence. Okay, we've got the first house and we've got the sixth house here. Yeah, so you seem to have this, I don't know, Emperor, Empress-like presence where people take notice of you. So I feel like you're somebody who maybe is conventionally very good looking, but it's more about your aura. It's more about your demeanor and how you come across. I feel like, yeah, you probably have a lot of friends. Maybe this person is jealous of you spending more time with your friends than them. Reverse the energy if it makes more sense. Let it go, yeah. So that could be a sense like just letting this go, letting this flow naturally. Maybe this person needs to do that. Maybe they need to let it go and just see what happens. Maybe you're the one that's already let this go, and that's why they're coming rushing back in here. Yeah, and I feel like with the first house and the sixth house, so, with this can be Aries energy, which is the traditional ruler, and then we've got Virgo here as well. But we've got all the signs, okay? But I feel like, it could be a sense maybe you're like literally cleaning up your house, cleaning up the finer details of things, changing up your routine. There could be some things going on with health for you or for this person. But I also feel like with the first house is the house of the self. It's the me, I am, speaking from the I am perspective, and sort of not thinking about, say, like the seventh house of partnerships. Okay, so it might be a sense like thinking more about me, being quite self-absorbed. So that might be something to let go of here as well. If you do want to come together, it might be a sense of one or both of you need to let go of the ego. Okay, let go of the self, let go of what it is, you know, that you want from, in like a childlike way almost, kind of like, I want this now because I want to, or I just want this person to want me. I don't want them because I actually want to be with them. I just want them to want me, and then I'll be okay. Because that's your ego talking when you say that. Okay, we've all been there, but that is the ego. That is not your higher self. That is your ego saying, like, I just want them to want me, so I feel validated, and then I can move on feeling better about myself. Whereas if you are in control and your ego is aligned and you feel confident, you can go, I don't really care whether they want me or not. Like, I literally couldn't care less. Okay, and that's the place where I feel like you're either heading towards, you're at, or you are very close to getting there. Or that's something that you can work towards here. So let's look at your relationship destiny. What is the destiny of your relationship, group number 4? Oh my. Okay, so 12th house again. That's crazy. And then we have the sun. And then we have Virgo again. So many Virgos. I mean, maybe because I'm Virgo and it was my birthday this week. Maybe it was Virgo season, you know, Virgo season for others. Maybe, I don't know if there's just lots of Virgos watching today. I don't know. But yes, so Virgo again. So again, it is in correlation with the 6th house. So you could be a Virgo, they could be as well. But we'll come back to that in a moment. So we have the 12th house, which again is the house of prison. It's the house of feeling trapped, mentally, physically being trapped, not being able to communicate. So depending on which house placements you have within the 12th house, or anything aspecting it, or what's ruling the 12th house, whatever you feel like you have to hide or you can't express in yourself. I mean, maybe you have no negative aspects towards your 12th house, and in that case you don't have that feeling. Whereas, but I get the sense that for both of you, there's a reason it's come out. So I feel like there is something here, maybe in the relationship, that you've not felt you've been able to express. You've not really been able to understand, you know, it's what's unconscious. So it's not something that either of you are really aware of. So I definitely feel like there's something, like there's unfinished business here. There's something more that needs to be said or needs to be done. There's something, yeah, it's definitely not finished between you guys. I will say that. And with the sun here, the sun can be ego, again, ruled by Leo. Your sun rules Leo, sorry. But so yeah, and definitely rules the ego. So again, there could be a balancing out of the ego here, maybe even power struggles, a fight between, because almost you could be two very dominating characters, two very strong characters trying to come together and mesh together in such a way. Whereas I feel like things get a little bit messed up here, and I feel like there's definitely some kind of deception here with that. I keep seeing that envy that comes through. So yeah, I mean, because we could be talking about friends. Like I said, this isn't always going to be romantic. If we're talking about friendship in some way, yeah, it might be a sense you need to let this friend go. You need to release, like, whatever you're seeing about this person. Maybe you're looking at them and thinking they've got everything together. You're thinking that they don't care, or whatever it is your ideas are about this person. It's never going to be the truth, because you're never going to know exactly how somebody feels or what they're thinking or what they're saying unless they tell you from their own lips. And even then you don't know how true it is. And you don't need to know, because that can be for them to keep hold of. It's how they treat you. How do you feel when you're with this person? How do they make you feel? Do they make you feel good, or do they make you feel bad? And I know that sounds so simplistic, but it's true. And if you're spending most of the time feeling anxious about this connection, then that's a sign. If you're feeling happy about it, if you're feeling relaxed, that's also a sign. So try and just take note of that. Anyway, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope that this did resonate for you guys, and please let me know down in the comments below if it did resonate for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you are new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.